Today on Big Red's Cooking, we peel tomatoes for sauce. Hi, and welcome back to Big Red's Cooking. I'm Big Red, aka Darcy, outside these cameras. So I've got what I think is yet another wonderful video for you guys, and it's another one that I'm hoping is going to help you to cook for yourself a little bit better at home. Right, so really one of my major goals in starting this channel is to be able to help people do some routine kitchen skills, just make it just a little bit easier by passing along some of my professional knowledge. So this video is actually the first of 3 videos that I'll be doing, and I'll link them all together. And what I'm going to do in this very first one is I'm going to teach you how to peel a tomato. Now that sounds like a relatively easy thing to do, but of course, just like anything in a kitchen, there's easier ways of doing things, and there's ways of maximizing out your efficiency and how much of your tomato you're going to use and waste. After that, I'll do a second video, and I'll be showing you how to prepare a very simple tomato sauce, one with very neutral flavors, there's no seasoning, and I'll talk more about that in that video. And then in the third video, I'll actually go through the canning procedure with people. Now, in addition to this, I'm going to take all 3 videos and I am going to cut them together in an extended cut. So if you do want to watch one big long video and see everything from beginning to end, you'll be able to do that as well. So let's begin with peeling our tomatoes. So first thing we're going to do is what we call core and dock our tomatoes. And this is going to make it much easier to get these peels off. So all we do really is we just come into our tomato, and I just grip with my paring knife, and I just really carefully remove away that top core. There you go. And then at the very bottom, I'm just going to simply mark an X. And what that's going to do is, as our peel gets cooked away, and we'll talk about that in a few moments, when our peel is cooked and loosened in the hot water, it's going to give us something to be able to grab and pull that peel right off. Right, so again, we just take our core out. Give it a little dock at the end, and then add it on into the pile. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these, and we'll pick up over at the stove, and our next step is going to be to drop these into boiling hot water. Alright, so we're over at our stove here now. I've actually already started on some of these tomatoes while I was docking the rest of mine. I started boiling the other ones just because that's how I work. I like to do multiple jobs at one time where I can, try and make the most out of my time. So we've got our pot of boiling water going right here. So all we're going to do now, we've got our tomatoes that are all nice and docked and scored out. And we're just going to start dropping these into the hot water. And then I've got a nice ice bath here. I'm going to shift that up. And what we'll do is then when we take them out of our hot water, we're going to put them right into our ice bath. So we'll go ahead and drop some of these in here. So you can see we've got lots of tomatoes in there now. And really our goal is not to cook the tomatoes. We want to drop them into these pots of hot boiling water. So all we're going to do is we're just going to immediately cook the little bit of the outside. And that's going to allow the skins to peel off nice and easy without actually cooking the tomato for us. And what you can do is, if you look really carefully, you'll notice then eventually that you'll start to see pieces of tomato peel starting to separate. You'll get cracks down along the side. And that's an indication that the tomato is ready to come out of the water. So then we can drop it immediately down into our ice bath. And what that's going to allow it to do is to stop cooking right away. That's going to cool it down. We're not going to get any cooking on our tomato then. And then we'll go ahead and peel our tomatoes. So we can see on this one right here, we've got that big crack down through our piece of peel. So now it's just ready to go right on into the ice water. And again, same thing with this one. We can see the skin has started to lift off the tomato. So just go ahead and we drop that right down into our ice water. And we know that our tomato is going to stop cooking at that point, which is really what we want. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish off all these tomatoes, get them boiled, and then we'll pick up and I'll show you how to actually peel the tomato down. So the last of our tomatoes are ready to go. I've got everything else set. I've got my ice water here. I'm going to get these pulled out and drop them down to that ice water so that they can get cooling. So you can see the big advantage in having a dock at the end is that it's just so much easier to peel that peel away. It gives us something to grip a hold of. We'll just use our paring knife and just put right on in, and those peels just sort of come right on off. And we've got our whole tomato. See how lovely that is? So I'm going to go ahead and finish these all off, and then we'll pick up with our mise en place for our tomato sauce. So you can see, it's really not that difficult to peel a tomato, and using this sort of method is going to help to improve your yield. It's going to speed up your job. So don't forget, you dock that bottom of that tomato, core at the top, make sure you got a nice big pot of hot boiling water, and your ice water is ready to go. You know, drop those tomatoes in. As soon as you start to see that side to split a little bit, you can take them, drop them into that ice cold bath of water so it stops the cooking process immediately, and then the peels will just sort of slide right off. It's going to help to improve your yield, and it's going to make your job a whole lot easier. And when our jobs are easier, we enjoy our cooking a little bit more, and it's just we're going to enjoy our time a little bit more. So if you found this video helpful, if you enjoyed this video, I'm going to ask you once again to please hit like and to subscribe. I'm really trying to build that subscription base right now. So I'll also ask that you share this video if you think it's valuable. Please do not hesitate to comment below and ask if there's something that you'd like to see me to do. If you've thought this is a great video, please share it with your friends. Keep checking back here regularly. I'll be doing my Technical Tuesday videos and Feed Yourself Friday videos. Keep looking at the website. I'm hoping to start building a bit more content there. That's bigredscooking.ca, and you can find me on Instagram at bigredscooking. I hope you're enjoying some really wonderful food. I hope you're enjoying your time in the kitchen, and I really hope to see you back again. Bye for now.